was thinking, actually, we set up that movie day usually.
Walgreens is all about making life easier. I found something up right now for you.
I'll be honest, there are days I forget what you're supposed to be taking.
Hey, I get it. And you're not alone in this, okay?
So James, all these prescriptions, are they covered?
That's right. We friends are planning to get low cost copies.
Thank you.
Let's talk about making things easier. Walgreens is here.
Welcome to Countryside Live, and just take in that gorgeous view. England's green and pleasant land. Nothing could spoil that, aside from an idiot trying to worry the cattle. And as luck would have it, that's better. Idiots! They're everywhere! Taking over the world! Coming up. Some people running, some people clapping, and some people falling. Important notice. No one featured in Idiot TV suffered really serious injury. Never try to imitate anything you see in this program, ever. Some friends are hard work. Here's relationship counselor Dr. Sebastian to impart some indispensable advice. Take heed. Dr. Sebastian here. When solving a problem, just go out for lunch. Unfortunately, this chap's lunch date is a ripe melon. Watermelon indeed. A true friend will always help guide you along the right path. But this guy is clearly not a true friend, and he's no idea where he's going. A classic trust exercise between friends will teach you a valuable lesson about people. And that lesson is, trust no one. You can always rely on friends. Sleeping Bobby ordered an alarm call at the hotel, which never materialised. Fortunately for him, his friends were on hand to make sure he didn't sleep in. Although, I don't think they're going to help him change his sheets. When this woman asked her husband to take her swinging in the forest with friends, I don't think this is what she had in mind. But still, she's getting a good ride. Or at least she was. That looks like one sore behind. To be expected when you go swinging though. Someone clever once said, let sleeping dogs lie. I say, let sleeping dogs play the guitar. You can't let down your bandmates, even if you've got narcolepsy. This guy has just bought his mate one for the road. After that, he's gonna need it. No one likes cyclists. But quarterbacks make great friends. They'll always help you score. As this new documentary footage shows, you can make friends in the strangest of places, even behind bars. Communication is key. Always work out who's going on top in plenty of time. That'll help you avoid any painful mishaps. Attention commuters, there are new policies in place to protect you from idiots. Écoutez et regardez. To protect our city centres, we've installed new idiot prevention devices. They're called automatic bollards, which is pretty close to what I'd call this driver. And this one. And this one. Barriers are definitely the way to allow us normal folk to go about our business safely. Most of the time. Buses and coaches are one of the safest ways to travel. So long as you're on the inside. Stand on the right. Fall on the left. Everyone should know the basic rules of the underground. Don't rush. That escalated quickly. He saved himself about 7 seconds, but he nearly broke his leg. Staying underground, and Ron Weasley's been having trouble with his wand again. Fortunately, TfL have installed transparent waste units, so it's clear if they contain anything suspect. In this instance, there's very little to see. To reduce motor congestion, a £10 per head policy has been introduced for everyone in a car. Unfortunately, some commuters have found a loophole in the rules. Councillors are working hard to redefine what counts as in a car, because frankly, some attempts to avoid the charge are really dangerous. And finally, to keep you safe at night, bus stops have been illuminated with extra special lights. Perfect. So long as you're not some sort of human moth. The number 42 goes via the hospital, doesn't it? Coming up on Idiot TV, standing up, sitting down, and falling down. But first, a completely original game that has never been seen on TV before. It's Bullseye! Dave from Doncaster is on the hockey. He's trying to hit a bullseye and could win a trip to Barbados or a new kitchen. The question is, will Dave's next arrow hit A, the bullseye, B, the wall, or C, Dave's friend's finger? The answer is coming up on the other side of these messages. Idiot TV features acts of extreme idiocy, though no one you see here gets seriously injured. Even so, don't copy anything you see here, ever. Before the break, we asked you what Dave's final arrow is going to hit. Is it A, the bullseye, B, the wall, or C, Dave's friend's finger? Let's find out.
Let me use that one.
It's C, Dave's friend's finger. Great shot, Dave. You win the holiday to Barbados.
Let me use that one.
Hang about, it's only a graze. In that case, you win BFH. Now it's time for the news, all the way from Mexico. Javier Sanchez here, and our top story. Yesterday's President's Day celebrations in Mexico City were a big success. Starting the party was our leader, Presidente Santiago El Grande Mustachio. So powerful and strong is he that he partied all the way through the night and didn't make it home for breakfast. El Presidente even had time for a quick pre-parliament workout. What an example to us all. As a result, traffic on the B208 is piled up all the way back to Guadalajara. It'll take you a couple of days to get through there. More on this breaking story later. Yesterday's celebrations were a huge success across the nation, but the day was tinged with sadness for some. The annual Donkey Derby was scrapped before it had even begun, after a jockey jaw-dropping incident. Crowd favorite Anderle bucked the trend by completely removing his jockey's helmet. The helmet took a real beating and was left completely unusable. The jockey tried to sport a Stetson instead, but the authorities decided there's no way he's being left in charge of a donkey ever again. In other news, in an attempt to curb excessive drinking, the government has introduced almost impossible to open bottles. They may have underestimated the Mexican people's thirst. It seems you Mexicant stop a Mexican from having a party. Speaking of which, let's check back on the president. Yes, he's still going strong. How does he do it? Looks like some passers-by aren't joining in.
In with the ants.
Official government communication just in. All dissenters will be disciplined once El Presidente has slept it off. Wildlife news now. And Mexican scientists have confirmed everyone's worst nightmare has come true. The spiders are fighting back. If in doubt, just follow the government's safety code. Take off slipper, aim, and throw. Now you're safe. Entries are open for the Mexican of the Year award, although early indications are that this guy is going to win it a second year running. Juan Temescali's awesome submission video has gone viral, and a new craze has been established. They're calling it Down in One. Traffic is gridlocked across the country after El Presidente issued a decree extending President's Day for another 24 hours. With the U.S. state visit coming up, he's using the time to practice both dancing and boxing, just in case he gets one-on-one time with either the First Lady or the POTUS himself. Looking at this, he's going to make an impression, one way or another. With age comes wisdom, for most OAPs, but some are old enough to know better. Here we have your standard old person being a standard old person. If he can't look after himself, he'll end up in a home, and we all know what goes on there. The aged can be unsteady on their feet, and never more so in winter. This one might be dressed like a bear, but is showing all the grace of a penguin. No, it's definitely an old woman. Despite his advancing years, Jean-Paul Gaultier's eye for daring fashion hasn't dimmed. Due to his advancing years, his ability to put on the clobber he has designed has most definitely waned. Luckily for him, his old sparring partner, Antoine Ducone, is on hand to help him out. Unluckily for him, the critics have ridiculed his new design as Euro trash. This fella might look like Einstein. But he's definitely no genius. Old people should stay well clear of ice. Unless it's deciding how many lumps they want in their sherry. This fella's daughter has just found out she's definitely in the will.
Watch it.
Her asking him to touch an electric fence is totally unconnected. HMS Swanee McSwanface setting off on her maiden voyage. Bon voyage, Swanee, and all who sail in her. Should have called it Sinky McSinkface. That captain's definitely got that sinking feeling. A breathalyzer test, only given to drunks and old people. I wonder which category this chap fits into. It's impossible to tell if you can't get a correct reading. Watch out, everybody. There's another flipping idiot about. Imagine walking home from work and stumbling across these bozos. They're going nowhere quickly. But despite an apparent huge amount of time on their hands and a lack of a place to be, they seem intent on bouncing away the best days of their life. Flipping stupid, if you ask me. Oh, here he pogos again. It's mesmerizing, this, isn't it? I could go all day. I'm pretty sure I know what happens next. Yep, I knew it. We've learned two things from this banal show of bouncing. Don't ride a pogo stick, but if you do, pogo big or pogo home.
I used to be pretty clueless about shopping. Like, when I heard I could save and cash back was rapidly, I was like, as if. He was like, why didn't I do this sooner? You can get cash back on all the fashion at your favorite beauty stores. You know, pretty much whatever. Put that there. In conclusion, you'd have to be butt crazy to shop in that Rakuten.
Aren't you a little old for high school?
Well,